Something is happening right now with the world. It's changing. Our technology is adapting to the way that we now live our lives. Let me give you an example. I just got off the phone with my doctor. I had to schedule an appointment for tomorrow, and I have two options. Either in person or over the phone virtually. I went with the virtual one. My father, who has to get a certification for work, can't take the test at the location, so they're doing it virtually, but he's required to be on webcam so that they know he's actually taking the test. And then there's also Xfinity, who gives me a call and is trying to literally push this new device that I don't even want in my home, but it's free. All I have to do is install it, and then I'll get all the voice features to control my TV and new cable channels and things like that. Well, unfortunately, Xfinity, you're a little late because I've already installed all the voice features in my home. With all this evolution of technology, it's going to require something a little bit faster than what we currently have. So this is where it begins. A new era, phase 2 of the internet. Quick disclaimer, this next clip you're about to see is actually me angry last week about not having internet. I thought about maybe not sharing this video because it's me having a conversation while I'm angry, and that's never a good decision, if you know what I mean. If you've been in any failed relationships, yeah, don't do that. But you know what? Then I realized there's so much juicy, valuable content in this rant I have to share with the world, and I thought, let's go. Here it is. You're welcome. Well, my internet has been down for an entire week, and I am not really happy about that, especially if you're paying for a top tier plan, almost $90 a month, to Xfinity for it to actually work. So when the internet goes down, what can you do? Nothing. And you can't even call Xfinity. Why? Because if you even try to call Xfinity, they already know that your internet is down, and their automated message is literally going to say, "I'm sorry, but we are aware that your internet is down and we are currently trying to resolve the problem. Unfortunately, we can't talk to you until it's resolved. Give us a call back later." Oh, hell no, because you guys came here on Monday to fix the internet because it kept going down. You fixed it, but you cut my line, so I had no internet all day on Monday. So of course, I'm going to talk to you right now. So what do? I call up my mom, who's also an Xfinity member, and I get all of her information. That way I can use that when I call them back to get past their account verification process. And I'm gonna talk to a real person, and I swear, God, please grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, but this thing right here, I'm going to fix it. And well, look who it is, Lisa from Xfinity. And she says,
"Hello, this is Lisa from Xfinity. I have your account here pulled up as please. How can I help you?"
Poor Lisa, you don't even know what you got yourself into. Do you want to know what I told her? We are entering a new era, phase 2 of the internet. Now, in the late 1990s, you had the information era where the internet became so popular, it literally replaced people. Computers became so fast that people lost jobs. Organizations went out of business because the internet gave it all for free. And as the majority of people started to actually utilize the internet, that now became the driving force of the social evolution. Now we have all these platforms online that will literally help us with our lives. If you need information, Google it. If you want to learn something, YouTube it. If you want to get a job, go on LinkedIn. If you want to connect with the community, go to Facebook. If you want to share your information, go to Twitter. If you want to share a photo, go to Instagram. If you want to find somebody to date, well, pick your poison. And now, 2020 comes along. A new era of technology and the internet. Literally the man-made economy that's going to fuel the working force of America as we're all working from home. The internet is literally going to keep us employed, and we're also talking about making a digital currency because we can't print money fast enough, so we have to make $2 trillion coins to keep the economy afloat. Seriously, there's definitely going to be a lot of new software and a lot of new cables to make sure that it can support the fact that the majority of America is now working from home. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I've been doing this for a couple of years now. working from home. So it just annoys the fact that I will sometimes get hit up by people saying, oh, how have you pivoted your business during this time? It's like, where have you been for the past couple of years since we've already been doing this? You're already behind. Seriously, in the mortgage and real estate industry, you have new companies trying to steal all the top performing salespeople. We'll let you do whatever you want. You can work from your home. Just make sure you get your job done. Seriously, if you can't meet quota, then you can't sit with us anymore. So you already see it a lot with salespeople, but what about every other department in your organization? Well, now that everybody's working from home, who's your top employee? Who's your biggest producer? Who's the employee that you can actually give the work to that will actually get the work done? Who's resolving all the projects in the least amount of time, working smarter, not harder? And what if the internet goes down? Are you going to fire the employee that couldn't work online, or Xfinity? America, or what I like to call big corporations, have been spending all of their money on things that they probably shouldn't have spent their money on. Because now that we're all forced to, unfortunately, work from online, it better support us, right? No. Literally, Xfinity told me, I'm sorry, but there's too many people trying to use the internet right now in your area, which is the reason why it keeps going down. Like, what? Seriously? It's like, how many people have to die at that intersection before the government decides to put a sign saying, do not block this intersection? So now we have organizations like Xfinity having to redo all the work that they did in the beginning because they physically can't support the fact that we all want to use the internet at the same time. Why wasn't there anybody in the room when they were having this meeting being like, hey, I wonder if we had like this many people in this area use the internet, would it support us? No, Tom, shut up. We'll never get to that point. Well, Tom, listen, we actually did get to that point. So you get a star, but unfortunately you got fired because you opened your mouth. I don't mean to bash Xfinity, but seriously, if you have all this money, why don't you just build it right the first time? So yeah, this week has been tough for me because Monday I didn't have internet, Tuesday I only had internet for like 3 hours, Wednesday my internet was down at 9:47, 11:23, and 2:30. I've been keeping track because I love my internet. Thankfully, Thursday I didn't have any failures, thank you very much, Xfinity, but Friday I woke up to a very disturbing yellow flashing light on my phone. And I was so pissed because that means I have no internet. And I didn't have internet from 9:30 to 10:30. On top of that, when the technician came on Tuesday to fix my internet after 24 hours of having no internet, you know what he told me? Well, you have a special type of router. Your router is so special that it literally gives off internet to like other Xfinity members in the area if their internet is down. Okay, so you're telling me that my internet router is literally, if you're an Xfinity member in my area and you need Wi-Fi, you can hop on to my router because it has internet for you and everybody else that's part of your plan. How do you think that makes me feel? You know what? I don't even care because my internet is a little bit faster because of that reason, but still, if I can't get a piece of that high-speed internet, I'm gonna throw a temper tantrum because it literally runs my entire home. I can't watch TV without the internet. I can't work on projects for my clients without the internet. I can't upload videos without the internet. I literally can't function without the internet. Unfortunately, sad to say, but the internet is becoming a really key, important feature in all of our lives. And I don't know if you've realized it yet, but it's going to be the new era of internet and technology. It's going to challenge people like myself. It's going to challenge small businesses and large organizations that have been spending all this money on a lease where no one's working, but all their employees can still work from home. So, do you think there's going to be changes? Oh, hell yeah, there's going to be changes. Do you think that work from home policy is probably going to disappear? Probably. Do you think that people are going to need to come into the office every single day? I don't think so, because have you seen those break rooms? Nobody is cleaning them up. And I'm not coming into work with them dirty dishes in that sink. Hell no. Resign. And please, don't even get me started with privacy, because you can Google anyone you want and pay a couple of dollars to get all their information. But what are you going to do with it? Nothing. You know why? Because we have technology in place to help us counteract the fact that everything is now on the internet. So you can either love it or hate it, but I'm going to love my life till death do us part.
Oh, I love you too, Victor.
Oh, I love you too. Wait, what the How was she listening? Whatever. Technology is everywhere. But you know what? I don't really mind because I'm using it to my advantage. I am considering buying a Dell computer Alienware if only I had a coupon for a Dell computer Alienware. I'm considering purchasing it. So, which side are you on? Okay, you're probably wondering what I told Lisa from Xfinity because I obviously did not tell her that. So this is what I told Lisa from Xfinity.
Hello, this is Lisa from Xfinity. I have your account here pulled up as How can I help you?
Lisa, I am angry right now. You do not understand. I'm sorry, but I have not had internet for the past 2 days. You guys brought people here to fix the internet on Monday at 6 a.m. because the internet kept going down. You guys cut my line and didn't tell me anything. So I had to call to fight somebody to come back the same day, and no one could come back for 24 hours. They came the next day on Tuesday at 4 p.m. and fixed it. But then it went down 3 hours later, and I didn't have internet for the rest of the night. And so when I woke up, I was super excited to use the internet, but then there wasn't any internet. And so I've been trying to get you guys on the phone, but unfortunately you would not talk to me because my internet is down. So I had to call my mom to get all of her information. So the account that you have pulled up is actually not my account because I live downtown at and my internet is down, and I pay for the top tier plan Xfinity has. So I'm not paying for this plan for my internet to go down for almost 3 days. I want my internet back, and I want a discount.
Okay, sir, I'm so sorry. We can give you a $20 credit towards your account. Can I please have the number on your account you're calling from?
The phone number on the account is the phone number that I'm calling you from, 720. Some of you might think that I'm crazy. You know what? Oh well, I love the internet. And if you're watching this video, you probably love the internet too. So cut me some slack, because if you were in my situation paying all this money for a high-speed plan and then starting to realize that your little router is giving out your internet to everybody else, which is why it keeps shutting down, you would be annoyed too, wouldn't you? If I can't get this thing right, I am never gonna do a video again. All right, you ready? Do this. How's my hair look? Warning.